Hello and welcome to day 6. Last session we understood the power of prioritizing our own happiness. We understood that in order to create communities of aware, innovative, creative people capable of solving the current problems we face, we must all actively do things that cultivate happiness and wellness in our lives every day. Today we'll get to work experiencing this. Right now, in our very lifetime, the smallest slither of time, the things we do will matter. There's an amazing new power that's taking place on our planet. Humans are no longer evolving as a result of pure genetics. We're evolving according to social determination. Our decisions, our everyday actions, and our ability to think innovatively about our present and future requires that we are well, that we are happy, and that we're regularly experiencing expanding emotions such as joy, happiness, and contentment. So I'd like to move straight into our practice today. There's no time to waste. Making yourself more comfortable, perhaps sitting back supported, perhaps lying down. Take some time to adjust yourself until you can really settle in. Feel into your body. Come to your senses. Feel your aliveness. And when you're ready, come into that breath. How is your breath in this moment? And instead of trying to change it or control it in any way, can you bring some acceptance to whatever you find here? Allowing it to be fast if it's fast, be slow if it's slow. And then just notice that if you create space, the breath will slow itself of its own accord. The body knows best. And as we rest here, I invite you to allow to come into your awareness a felt sense of a typical day in your life. Notice the thoughts or images, feelings that arise about a typical day in your life. Is it fast-paced? Is there any time in your day for stopping? Is it relatively relaxed? Is there a low-level sense of fear and guilt at what you should be doing or haven't yet done? Or a sense of pressure that accompanies you during the day? Or is there a feeling of spaciousness, open ease? Many of us feel constant pressure to fulfill our responsibilities in the different areas of our life. Our family, our work, our health. We might believe that if we stop the crazy pace, the doingness, the busyness, that things will fall apart. We might believe we need to maintain this busyness in order to achieve things. Be worthy, be happy, be fulfilled. To get healthier, to get a better job, to get a partner, to improve our partner, to improve ourselves. But now, with our broader awareness, let's contemplate a bigger perspective. Everything we need in order to live in a rich and free and inspired way is right here in front of your eyes. It's right here, right now, inside you. Your mind, your body, all the emotions you have are all that you need in order to be fully human, fully alive, and fully awake. The entire spectrum of human emotion, from all the discomfort to all the expansiveness, is all we need in order to create our fertile, rich, and thriving inner nature. It's just like we looked around to try and find the fastest way to heal the planet and restore nature, and found the answer right here with us. All our wisdom resides here, in the quietness of a rich inner world that has been maybe dormant, covered up by technology, distractions, the pursuit of living, the narrow focus stresses of everyday life. Now, wisdom lies within the discomfort of these stresses too, so it doesn't help to avoid or get rid of these things about us, because in doing so, we lose our humanness, our richness. All we need to do is let go, fall awake to who we are and what we're doing, rather than trying to improve or change who we are. We all simply need to become more curious about ourselves and where we are in this moment in history. And in the midst of accepting ourselves and turning inward to find out what we have been missing, we open to the possibility of being happy and content right now, as an imperfect, conscious, and awake human in this moment. Not tomorrow when we buy a house, get a promotion, or go on that holiday. Now, in this moment. And so with that, we've reconnected to our inner nature, a natural world that will give back to you every day with its awe-inspiring beauty, and give back to the collective by helping them breathe more effortlessly. So every time you notice a sense of contentment, openness, joy, curiosity, or even realness, acceptance, know that for that slither in time, you are replenishing nature. Every time you give yourself permission to be joyful in the midst of suffering and centered in the midst of this overwhelming world. Every time you notice sadness arising, welcome it, be with it, and then let it dissolve back into the earth. You are with the highest nature. You are nature, fully alive and fully awake. Thank you for doing this important work with me today. Thank you for caring. I invite you to use this knowledge wisely. Will you consciously choose every day to lovingly tend to your nature? I hope so. See you for day 7, where we will weed out some unhelpful thoughts and beliefs that often lead us to feel overwhelmed and powerless.